Happy Wednesday, everyone! Today is my English IG Live day, and I am going to talk about courage, right? So, anyway, uh, I wanted to talk about a little bit. I want to talk about courage, and then I want about my takeaway from yesterday's. Oh, hey, Nish-chan! Yesterday's Instagram live. I had an Instagram live with his name is Yoshinori Sakai, and I want to take away from what I felt it's what I resonate with, right? What he shared yesterday. So first of all, because it's only 15 minutes, so that's enough. Blah blah blah. First of all, I do think it's have a courage to take an action. It's so important, no matter how small it is. And then most people, we can only take a small action anyway, because I think it's like the action you can't take a big action all of a sudden without building taking small actions. I mean, like small, everything starts from one step. And then usually the step you take, not a big ones. Usually remember the baby, right? When babies start walking, it's a big step for parents, but hey, good morning. Isn't it like baby's first step is usually small? I never seen the baby take a step like 3 feet steps, like 3 feet long, first step. I never seen the baby taking that. Usually like a little bit, right? So same as us, I thought it's the same as us. When we want to start something, when we want to, especially something new, it's very scary, but like it's the things is we have to take it's good to take a smallest step. That way it's easier to start taking actions, right? So yesterday too, I asked, maybe I'll call Yoshi. It's easier, right? And I asked Yoshi, I met him from webinar, and then would you like to be interested in, hey, good evening. Would you like to be interested in joining in my live with me, IG live? And then he never been IG live, right? He never get on the IG live. I'm sure it was kind of scary, but he just like, okay, yeah, no problem. That was his smallest step, right? Because he wants to spread. He wants to tell the message to so many people about what he's thinking, to what he wants to do it, what he wants to do it to make a better life for everybody else, right? He's going through his painful experiences, so now he wants to serve for the others, because because he knows somebody else having a hard time right now, the experiences he went through a couple years ago, right? So that's why I just like, what? You want to just, this is the beginning, you want to just get used to it, you want to just be on the live. He said, okay. And then, sure enough, it was his first ones. So first, he couldn't figure out how to get on a microphone. So first live, I just like, that's okay, it's always happened. So he sent a text or like make a comment, I talk. And then I told him, like, you want to do another time? Maybe we can do Zoom live, we can do meeting. So I'll help you how to be on IG live, because I've done it so many. So he said, yeah, okay, but I do have a time now. He didn't give up. So I just like, okay, why not? In Japan, and I think it's already like 10 p.m. at night. But he didn't give up. So I just like, yeah, I have a time. So actually he kind of figured out some way, somehow to be online with like, again, second ones, we kind of make it with his, now we heard it, right? We heard his voice. So that was really great. We felt really good to feel like we celebrate small wins, right? Anyway, so this is, and then it was great. We had live again. So I can hear, I could connect what he really, really wanted to say. And then he was amazing. He knows what his message, and he has a vision, and he's focusing it, his future too. So I want to have two things really, really resonate with me from his message yesterday, right? The one thing is the importance of self-awareness. He realized from his experience, it's important to know who you are. It's important to know, right? Important to understand who you are, about yourself. Knowing yourself is super important. And because he said a lot of people, they choose job in school, sometimes or maybe most times, he's talking about in Japan too, right? So because he lives in Japan, he said he chose school. He said he was talking mostly the workplace. He chose it because the name, he chose the company. I mean, he said, okay, I'll start working this company because I can make a lot of money. And then this is like kind of famous company. And then it looks good if I work there. Looks good on resume. Without knowing, with just like he said, most people, they choose the place to work. Just look at the outside. And then he said, and most people, they wind up, they hate their job because they choose their job. It's according to, the shiny stuff. I wish I could understand, but anyway, so no excuse. So he said he was like that too. He was working the company, he chose a job because it's so many other reasons. And then he didn't do one important things to choose his job before he chose his job. The thing is that he just didn't know. He didn't understand who he was. He didn't know what he liked, So he said it's important to know before you choose a job, you have to know yourself. Right? Like, I don't know, there's so many things. You have to have a question. You have to have a great relationship with yourself. If you know what you really like, then choose your job. And then that way, it's more likely, because the job is you do every day. If you do something every day, you rather do something you like? That way it's like every day feels better, right? And then Yoshi said, every day I was miserable. And then that's, I didn't like my job. And then one day my wife told me, okay, honey, you look like you're dead. And then he didn't realize how miserable he was, right? Until his wife, he probably noticed I wasn't happy. I didn't have a fun day. It's like, oh my gosh. I'm sure he was just, the self-talk was probably lots of miserable things. And the wife said, you look like you're dead. And then just like he said, oh my gosh, Okay, what should I do? I wasn't happy. I'm not happy. So he's starting to, once he realized that why he's not happy, he started questioning himself. He took an action. He took some webinars and course about the one talk course, a webinar, a course, classes he took. Know yourself. It's not like how to make money. It's not like how to work for the company, right? It's not like that. He took a course of know yourself, how to know yourself. And he realized that, oh my gosh, I worked a place because of how much money I make, or like it's maybe the company's famous, but right? But I didn't even realize what I like. So now he realized it. You know what? What I like is, your life purpose comes from your pain. Comes from your pain, right? He had a really hard time. Like, because he was working in some place he didn't want to, actually, every day. He didn't even realize he didn't want to. But he was miserable, definitely. He was miserable. He wasn't happy, right? So now he said, I have a new career, and then I'm working on it. I haven't started completely, but I have a commitment. And then I want to be a life coach, and I want to be a career coach, and I want to help out to make people happier. So what he's going to do is he is going to help, right? For the others, how to know yourself. And once you know how to yourself, the choice is easier, right? If you choose something based on what you like, right? You can live every day, you can live your life happier, right? Like, I think fundamentally we want to be happy. Do you wake up every morning? Okay, you know what? This morning I am going to be unhappy. That's all I want. Do you want to feel that way? I never heard anybody have a commitment. I am going to get up and I stay all day long unhappy. That makes me happy. I never heard anybody like that. Most people, even if it's a miserable person, right? I'm sure he wants to be happy or she wants to be happy, right? They choose to stay miserable because they're not happy. They choose to stay unhappy because they might be doing something they don't like. So he wants to help, a people who, is in a situation right now, like couple years ago. He was in couple years ago, right? So I thought it's very important. It's very important. I like that. I like his idea, right? Know yourself, right? You can, you know what? It's funny. We seems like it's easier to study, easier to take information from outside. And then, but have you ever studied about yourself? Right? Do you sit down and learn about yourself? That's so important, right? Because every day you live with Yuko 24/7. I don't know how long I'm gonna live. So why just we can study out about ourselves, right? And then life will change too. I really agreed with him too. I really agree with him, to Yoshi. Anyway, so two things I told, I got takeaway. And then he was talking about the importance. Hey, good morning, Susie. Today's English day. So, and another one, he was talking about importance of being community. When you start something new, especially something it's not like your friends, it's something is like new, and it's so new or so different, and then your family and friends cannot support. There is nowadays you can use internet, and you can find community or like-minded people, right, just like you, through internet, right? So he said he founded at some communities, right, couple communities, like-minded people, and it's great to have a support group, especially what he wants to do. He wants to help people to find who they are, right? And then, I think most of the people he grew up with, they're not totally, they think it's a great idea, but they're not as passionate as he is, right? So you gotta find the people has almost same interest, and then almost same has passionate. Like, right, Susie? Yep. If we find the right community and you share what you want, you share your purpose, almost everybody in the community, they support you with lots of love, no judgment. And then it's easier for you to get started. It's easier for you to build the momentum, because we love to help people. We love to support people. And then supporting people in the same community, it's a joy, right? I am always so happy to support the people, like-minded people, right? Because I know how they feel. And then if Susie right here, and then ask me, Yuko, I don't want to pretend like you. Yuko, you want to come and join with my live? You want to come and be on the live IG live with me? I want to talk to you or something. I want to help out. Or can you help out my great message in Japanese? So, something I just like, sure, because I trust her. And then I love how passionate, her message. I'm so happy to help to spread out the message. And same as my friend, Sugakichi. And she wants to sell the purse? Sure, yeah, because I know she loves making purse. And she has a vision by carrying a purse, right? Let's say like some women bought a purse. Buy a purse. Right? And then she has a visions by carrying the little girl has a purse, and then just walking in the street, and then with her favorite purse, and then just so happy. Like she wanted to, whoever buys her purse, she wanted her customer to be happy by carrying her purse. I support her. She wasn't just talking about making money and sell my purse, right? If she only thinking about money and just like, I wouldn't, because it's not resonating with me, right? Oh yes, of course. Oh yeah. She is interested in Japanese. Her daughter wants to speak Japanese too, right? Yes, no problem. Because you helped me enough. And then I don't mind at all. And she likes sushi too. I think she eats sushi more than I do. Oh, I got lots of love from Sugakichi. Right? So anyway, when you do something, I wanted to say, when you start something, and then something is, you feel lonely. You just don't know how. And you keep doing something, you ask the people around you, okay, just like me, say if I ask some of my friends, some of my family, right? And then I start IG Live, would you want to join with me? You know how many people say yes? Only one people say yes. Sugakichi. Everybody else says, right? Everybody else said, no, I don't want to be in your IG Live. I'm scared. I'm too shy. And I don't know what do I say. Or I don't have a message. Like, nothing. Why? So nobody wants it. If I ask my kids, do you want to be IG Live? I'm sure they're just like, Mom, no. My husband probably said, oh, no thanks. He walks away. So that's why I feel lonely. I just like, how come nobody's supporting me? Oh my gosh, I don't get the love. Or they don't care about what I'm doing. That's not true. They do really care about what I'm doing. My friends around here, my family really supporting me. But their interest is different because I'm weirdo. Right? Me and him yesterday, Yoshi, we're talking about how weird we are. But I can see some people joined live yesterday. I got the heart. So they're also weird too. Anyway, so you know what? Weird people like us, we have perfect community. Right? So once it's great to have a support from community. So I'm sure you can find it. I don't know what you have a passion with, but you will be able to find it. And it's important. It takes a courage to speak up. It takes a courage to post what your passions or what you want to say, like social network, right? Yeah. Oh, I know. I love the community, movement makers. I love it. You guys are like my sisters and teachers too. I already told Tessa too, like you guys are teachers. If I speak wrong English, Tessa sometimes helps me to, Christina to help me to correct my English. How awesome! I get the English lesson almost free with lots of love. Anyway, yeah. So I forgot what I'm talking about, but it doesn't matter. So anyway, yeah, just okay, yeah, it's important to spread the message, even if nobody's maybe be on nobody's looking or you got no like, right? That's how you start. You start from 0 like, right? And then if you keep posting it, eventually you have 1 like, 2 like. Hey, good morning, Tess. I was talking about you. You must have heard about, you heard about maybe, oh, I can't talk. Yeah, sisters, friends, family, and yeah, teachers. I was talking about how great, awesome the sisters, teachers, like you ladies from Movement Makers. You guys teach me a lot, right? I don't feel alone. I mean, no judgment. I feel so comfortable. Yeah, so anyway, so just keep posting it. I told him to, if you want to spread out the message, just if you're willing, don't give up. Just keep posting it, what you really like, and eventually somebody will notice, right? And that somebody, one person, starting to get more and more and more, right? I do post IG Live. I do like Tessa and Susie, and I do post on YouTube. And then I kind of post my YouTube in different places. And then I got really great feedback from the lady from Japan. She said, I really loved the video you post, which is yesterday's IG Live with Yoshi. She said, I feel like just lightning. I got stuck by lightning, right? His message, your message. And then I am going to think about my life really seriously. And then I feel so happy because I feel like I'm not alone. And then it's just like she said, one day I want to be on your IG Live. So because I want to have a career, it's nervous, but I now feel like, you know what? I think I can have a courage to be on Yuko's Live. I want to just speak up. I want to tell my message. So that's really nice. never know. That's why just if you really want to, speak up something, don't be afraid. Somebody will listen. And then you might help somebody. You don't know. Yesterday, I helped, I'm sure, like lots of people. And then even if, the people in Japan too. And then by translating some, in English, I'm sure I am helping to spread out the message to it by in English, I'm helping more people. Anyway, so this is it. So I still trying to figure out what to say in English, but hey, I gotta start. I gotta start messy and then keep practicing it, and then eventually it's gonna be better, right? So anyway, thank you for your time and thank you for watching. I hope you guys, no, I shouldn't say I hope. I always have a mistake. I trust you will have a great Wednesday. Thank you so much. Oh, okay, thank you so much. ありがとうございます。